Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a journaling session in my little TN. This is my personal size TN. It's kind of a bit of a mix of a journal, a planner in one, also known as my brain. This is probably the closest that I have to an exterior version of my brain. I have done a flip through of this before, so if you want to see that I'll have a link to it below. The only difference with it now is that I have changed the elastic because the elastic did break, so I now have a little pink band on it. Which I really like, actually, having a different colour on it. In here I have a load of little planning inserts, but I've also got a this and that insert, which has become my little creative outlet in here for me to do little journal pages. The pages in here are a very big mix of stuff. I've got some pages that are more like my creative journals that I've got, where I've added photos and then more documenting moments. But I also have little art journal-y, junk journal-y pages where I've just enjoyed creating, and then I also have some pages with collage and stuff on that I've just kind of played around with. It's very much what it says on the front, which is the this and that journal, but today I want to use some of the things that I have in here. So this is just a little zip pocket where I've collected photos that I've printed, like if I printed extra photos on my little printer, I pop them in here because obviously it's better than wasting printer paper. So if I've only picked 3 and there's space for like 6 or 8 photos on there, I will go through my phone and I'll just add a few other ones that I might want to journal in the future, and then I just put them in here so they are somewhere safe. I've also got little notes in here that Josh has left me, and other bits and pieces that I've cut out of packaging that I want to keep. There's some little Pokemon stickers in here. I've just got some odds and ends in here, but this little pouch is getting a bit chunky. So I'm going to go through here and pull out a few things and do a journaling page with them. So I will speak to you again at the end of the video. I am done with this little page. This wasn't going to be one of those pages where I wanted to actually journal on it. I just wanted to collage some of the pieces that I've had stuck in that little pocket into a page so I can have it to look at rather than having it hidden away. So on here I've added a little photo strip with me and Josh and Bonnie on. I've added a little note from Josh, and then I've also added some stickers, and I've also added this little Pikachu down here. I cut it out from some packaging off of a gift that he got us, so I decided to put that behind there as well. I tried to choose some washi tape that complemented the colours in this. So this obviously had like the teal border, and then in the flowers there's the pink and orange, and I had this washi tape which fits absolutely perfectly with this sort of colour scheme. It matches the pink and the orange in these flowers just spot on, like absolutely spot on. So obviously I was going to use that, and then when I put those on I also added some of this turquoisey minty coloured washi tape just to kind of bring the turquoise down the page a little bit as well. I did stick the photos onto some plain pink paper so it had a bit of a border. In the background I stuck down some tissue paper with some gold foiling on, so that's where the kind of like goldness came from, which is why I've added some gold hearts. And then I also added this sticker in the background. It has some yellow flowers, but it also has a little orange element behind them, and it does also have the gold foiling as well, so a lot of things in that sticker complemented the other bits I was putting on the page. So those were all the stickers and stuff that I used, and then I've just added the date on another sticker at the end, and I've added this sticker going across here as well. I think I'm definitely going to go through more of the bits and pieces that I put in here and just make some pages in this little journal. I just enjoy having them to flip through rather than having them here that I have to like rummage through to look at. I appreciate them more when they're in something that I can look through. So I'm definitely going to do more little pages like this. I don't need to add tons of journaling to these sorts of pages. The photos and mementos speak for themselves. And these other bits I didn't end up using, obviously I'll put on a different page. I've used a couple of bits and pieces from here, so it's gradually going to be getting thinner. I enjoy having a little wallet in here because it does give me some sort of storage space in here for bits and pieces. These pockets are great, but they're just, once they're in there, in my head they disappear because you can't see them. Like the only reason I know these are still here is because they are popping out a little bit, so I know I still have, this is just like scrap paper that I use for shopping lists and stuff. But I know it's there because I can just about see it. If I put anything in there it's going to disappear and get hidden and I'll forget it exists. So having one of these clear wallets means I'm kind of reminded that there's stuff here that I can use, and I have it wrapped around this insert, so this insert lives in the back elastic, and so does the clear wallet, so they're all on one elastic, so it's like hugging one another. So that's my like journal stuff at the back of here, and then the rest of the stuff, like I said, is more planning bits and pieces. But yeah, that is my little journal page for today. When I do pages like this where I use photos, I'm very much reminded of my old journaling style and I love it. I'm enjoying getting back into journaling photos. I'm trying to get out of the mindset of being like, I've missed so many years of documenting memories, so I need to backtrack, because I don't. This is a type of backtracking. Like, I don't need to have a whole page for tons of different memories. I just need to print off photos that I have a good memory attached to. And then just make a little page like this so I can appreciate it, rather than making sure that I like remember every detail of the moment that I need to write down. I just need to get them in a journal that I can flip through. I need to give myself not so much pressure with it, because if not I'll never get anything journaled and that's not fun. So doing little pages like this are really helpful for my head, because it means that the more that I see these moments in like journal form, the more I want to put more in there, if that makes sense. Sometimes I do enjoy adding writing to the pages, obviously, like this one, but yeah, I think I just need to get more moments like this and like this just documented in my little journals so I have them somewhere to enjoy, because that's the whole point of them. I want to be able to enjoy them properly, not just have like hundreds of photos stuck on my phone that I never look through. I look through my journals, I don't look through my photo albums, particularly on my phone, unless I need the photo for something. But that's my little journal page for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing it come together. If you are primarily junk journalers and don't use photos and stuff in your journals, this might have inspired you to give it a go. I feel like my journal style is still very junky, like junk journal-y, but this is how I've always done journaling. Like before I did junk journaling, this is my type of journaling. So I hope it's inspired some of you to maybe print off some photos and get them in your journals. As always, if you do have any questions, then let me know down below and I will get back to you on them. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.